Howdy, it's RB and LeeAnn with AFK Days, and today we're installing a new backup camera. But wait, you're saying RB, LeeAnn, are you guys crazy? Haven't you already done a backup camera? Yes, we have. We did one right after we got our HQ19 Black Series trailer, and it was a little fun install. The trailer doesn't come pre-wired for a backup camera, so we had to kind of make our own place for it. That worked okay, and it's been working really good since then. There's been some issues with the current model of the Haloview backup camera, and we'll get to that in a little bit, but we have loved it. We had a previous camera, the Furrion camera, on our little guy Max trailer, and we were really excited to get the backup camera, thought it was going to change our world. It did not. The resolution wasn't great, and the screen quality wasn't awesome. You couldn't see it in bright situations. So when we got the Haloview, we were really happy with it. So today, Haloview reached out to see if we wanted to try their new camera, and we said yes. Hopefully this install will be more straightforward. We don't have to really blaze our own trail again. It's already been done. We just have to remove the old camera, unplug it, and plug it back in.
Found a nice shady spot on a warm Texas afternoon. Should be a straightforward install.
So these are the things we'll be using today. Camera, harness to wire into the electrical system. You can see different, that plugs in there. And then some mounting brackets, some screws, the manual, syncing cable, and these are all the things that go into the truck. And since we're in Texas, we can't forget the water. Haloview was smart and sent a cable that plugs into the cigarette adapter, runs power to the monitor and to the camera. It also helps sync up the two devices. Makes it a little easier. So let's go ahead and do that now. I've already got the monitor wired up, and then we plug in the camera. It doesn't lock in, it just kind of sits there, and then we turn it on. Comes up, and there it is. So we know that the camera works, and we know that the display works. So all we have to do now is just wire it up. It is always a good practice to test what you're installing before you install it, because it's easier to troubleshoot issues here than it is when you're up on a ladder.
The Black Series does not come pre-wired for a backup camera, so we replaced the center light with the previous model of the Haloview camera. We wired the camera into the light system on the trailer. The camera only receives power when the trailer lights are on. Hopefully we don't have to replace the connection to the lighting system, just unplug the old camera and plug in the new one. Then put it all back together and reseal.
Sounds like Milo. Yeah. And of course I have the wrong bit. Well, just popped right off. Okay, so if we can get the rest of this out, we don't have to remove this piece. I had to make some cuts here to get it to come out. So all we have to do now is unhook this and pull it away, just like that. And now we can put the new camera on top of that one. My motto, test early, test often. We have the camera plugged in and we got signal. All right, so now time to stuff the wires back in the hole and see what's next. Okay, this is the back of the camera. We curl the cable in, give it some more space, and then we put the back cover on and we'll screw that in. All right, we have the connector back through the hole. We're using the old gasket. It's not an exact fit, but we'll make it work. Now we're going to caulk around here to try to keep some of the moisture out from the inside wall. Put some here where the screw holes go, and then put some caulking around the outside, and then reattach the camera. Just checked, again, test, test, test. There is an image. And it's in. We'll let the caulking dry a little bit and we'll clean it up. We just checked, it's looking good. On our first trip, we realized two things rather quickly. One, we had the camera pointed too far down, so we couldn't really see anything except some great footage of the road. And two, the camera was flipped, so cars that we were expecting to see on our left side was showing up on our right side. That was a little disorienting. Luckily, LeeAnn was able to fix that as I drove. There's a few things that have changed. The buttons that used to be on the bottom are now along the side. There are two antennas that stick out of the top, but the menu system that you've come to know and love really hasn't changed that much. With the setup, adding extra cameras is simpler now. They provided a cable for you to use to sync the camera to the monitor. This is a neat way of doing it. The quality of the picture is significantly improved. Probably the biggest improvement is it does a better job of staying real time. With our previous model, it would lag out and be several seconds behind what was actually happening behind the trailer. Didn't notice it to be as bad or not really any lag whatsoever. One feature that we really didn't take advantage of with our old model was the ability to record the video. We had an extra micro SD card and we threw it in the monitor and got some pretty amazing footage. One downside to this is it uses the video encoding standard H.265, which isn't readily supported on Macs. It took a little bit of rigging to get it to play back correctly on a Mac. But once we figured it out, no issues after that. The biggest complaint we had with our previous Haloview camera was the lag. On occasion, the camera would be showing images that happen several seconds behind what was actually going on right now. This caused the camera to not be totally trustworthy, which made this camera more of a reference point as something that could be trusted. With the new model of the Haloview, the quality is better and it doesn't seem to lag as much. But what we did notice, it would pixelate a little bit and make it hard to distinguish what was happening. You could tell that there was a semi behind you, but you couldn't tell the make and model of it. The Black Series is basically a rolling Faraday cage. It really does a great job of blocking signals going through it or into it. We've noticed this with cell phones inside the trailer. So I assume it's also having the same effect to an antenna strapped to the back of the trailer 26 feet away from our truck. Haloview does sell an antenna extension fairly cheaply, and we're going to try that and see if that helps the situation. We'll keep you posted. There are a few features of the camera we haven't had a chance to test yet. We did not test out the audio. The camera has the ability to capture audio and broadcast it at the display into the cab of the truck. I imagine this is very useful if you're trying to back up a trailer and you have a spotter. We have yet to drive at night with a new camera. The night vision on the previous camera was spot on and excellent, and I imagine that the new camera will be just as good, if not better. In conclusion, I don't think a backup camera is required to tow our 26-foot trailer, but it sure does help and it keeps us extra safe. All the issues we had with the previous Haloview camera seem to be resolved. We're very happy with the new model. Thank you, Haloview, for the chance to review this product. If you like this review and want to get a Haloview camera, please use our referral code below. Until next time, happy adventuring.